John 2:6. Eison de eke, lithinai hudriai hex, kata ton katharisman ton judaion, kemenai, korusai ana metretas dua e tres. We continue to get here a description of the wedding at Cana of Galilee, and we have this periphrastic construction, a form of a me plus the participle, and this is just the imperfect third-person plural. They were lying, or they were set, from the verb kemai, right? They were lying, or they were set. And what is it that was lying or set? Well, it was 6 stone water jars, and perhaps we should understand this prepositional phrase as attributive as well. 6 stone water jars in accord with the purification practices, or the purification practice of the Jews. So 6 stone water jars in accord with the purification practice of the Jews were set there, right? And then we can begin this sentence with this little and or now or so, this little transitional particle, a particle of development. We also have here another participle, korusai. This is from the verb koreo, which means to contain or to hold. Why is it feminine nominative plural? Because it is describing the feminine nominative plural water jars in an attributive sense. What about them? Well, they are holding each, Anna, they're functioning in a distributive sense, each holding 2 or 3 measures. You might say, what is a measure? What is a metretes? Well, archaeologists tell us that 2 or 3 measures is equivalent to 40 liters roughly, or 20 to 30 gallons, imperial measurement there. So it's interesting, isn't it? And it's striking. We have 6 stone water jars. What's the significance of the stone water jars? You probably know in Leviticus, instructions are given that if you have a clay or ceramic pot and it contracts ceremonial uncleanness, it has to be broken or destroyed. But that did not apply to stone jars. So they were very valuable for people who were concerned about ritual purity. And some early critics of the historicity of John said, oh, people in Galilee and Cana, they would never have had this, or this is just reading that back into it. But the gospel has been vindicated by archaeological discoveries. You can Google this and see these pictures of gigantic stone water jars that have been unearthed in Galilee.